3 things you should never tell a woman. To start off, man, you should never tell a woman about your insecurities, because it's always gonna come back up to where she knows your weak spot. You gotta understand, not every woman has your best interest. A lot of women are just looking for experience out of you, a good time, and a fun time. And as a man, you should be patching up on your insecurities. You should be doing work into yourself to where you're fully confident in yourself. You get what I'm saying? So you never want to tell a woman your insecurities, because you'll sooner realize it'll come back up. You'll sooner realize she'll nitpick at that, either when she's mad or just randomly to test you to see how you respond to her testing your insecurities. Because you being insecure and then telling someone you're insecure about it, like a woman, you put yourself at a disadvantage. You already gotta go through the disadvantages in life. And you gotta understand, as a man, a lot of women will come in your life for an experience, a good time, a vibe, to take on your masculine energy, to see what you want. So that's why when you go in and out, 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 you get in and out inside of her guts, and you go crazy. You don't got time to be always in her face saying your insecurities, because for the homies that been heartbroken, you understand, bro. You understand what it's like for a woman to do you dead wrong, to put things that you told her in your face and still do the things that you told her you don't like, and you don't feel comfortable in certain moments. You never ever want to tell a woman your insecurities. You shouldn't even be insecure. You should go through the healing process and go through the working process of building your confidence up, building your mouthpiece up, building yourself up, and putting yourself in a situation to where you can elevate to where you need to elevate in your life. Because you'll constantly see yourself at a state of you're not enough if you're insecure about every single thing in your life. If you're insecure that you are not enough for the woman, you are not a prize yourself when dealing with a woman, you are not the man that you desire to be, to get what you need to get in this world, to have the knowledge to obtain what you need to attain in this world. So it should be no reason you insecure, homie. You gotta think about all the times you had visions to where you wanted to be in your life, and you had that woman on your side. Is that man really insecure about things? Is that man who you desire to be that has everything that you truly desire to have, the assets, the house, my nigga, the better life? Is he really insecure? Are we doing all this work to be insecure? Are we going through the grit to grit and dealing with the BS every day as a man, going to the gym when we don't feel like it, to be insecure? Or are you cheating yourself, not putting in the work? And this is why you telling this to the woman. This is why you looking for a place to solve the void inside you, so you deal with women to tell them your problems. And that gets into the next one. Never tell a woman your problems. To be honest, most people don't care about your problems. Most people just note that you're going through that and just keep it as a note, because most people are busy, and most people are nosy and busy focusing on their own life, that they're just gonna note it and judge you on what you're going through in your own life. So never ever tell a woman all your problems. You could tell a woman something you're going through in your life, but to just be trauma dumping and telling a woman that is a lot of time the woman that you have is gonna be a vibe. Not every woman is gonna be your girlfriend slash wife or slash girlfriend forever. You know what I mean? It's your turn. It's your turn to give her experience. It's her turn to give you an experience to where she's committing to your legacy. And a lot of times, the commitment level, everyone is keeping their options open, man. So when you have a woman that's for your legacy, fit for you, then you can adjust and, talk more on things. But you should always never, ever, ever tell a woman all your problems, everything you're going through. Because the harsh reality truth is, man, you got to get off your ass And you have to take things on the chin as a man. You can't tell everyone what you're going through all the time. You have to build a sense of therapy for yourself to be confident, to have the mouthpiece, to put your woman through an experience every day, to have the mouthpiece to get the connections and the job you want, the entrepreneurship, leap and growth in your business that you need to get. But you do that by taking on the sense of therapy in your life and taking on the filling the void that's inside you. You do that by following your purpose. What do you actually want to do? What fulfills you and fulfills your happiness in life? You can't put that all into a woman. You can't put the expectation of a woman to fill that whole gap inside you. You can't put the expectation for someone to understand every single thing you're going through. See, that's where you lead to the crash out route. You know what I mean? And that's why we got so many homies and so many niggas out here crashing out when they get around a shorty and, they get lovey-doveyed up and they tell them everything. And they tell them everything that they're going through. And they telling them all their problems, all the trauma they've been through and every single thing. And then when the relationship breaks off, they crash out. They're ready to end it all. They're ready to end it all. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't find another fish in the sea. I told her everything. I did everything I could. I'm trying everything to make the relationship work. I'm chasing her now. I'm doing everything. And now we away from the purpose, the grind, the elevation, the more, the car, the house, the taking care of ourselves, taking care of our hygiene, making sure we on point, making sure our skin look good, making sure, we growing, we elevating. Because you told her all your problems. You told her all your insecurities. You told her every single thing that is your weakness. You know what I mean? And it's not that a woman is the enemy, but a woman is naturally supposed to drain you. A woman is naturally supposed to test you in your life. So you can't even trust a woman with all the information to destruct yourself, especially when she isn't the woman for your legacy, when she's just the woman for the vibe, for the in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, till we go crazy, man. But you have to understand this. You have to stop crashing out, man. You gotta take the action in your life, man. You gotta take the action in your life. And that leads to the last and final one, man. You have to lead with action. Stop telling women things before you do them. Just do them. You want to take a woman on a date. Of course, give her the acknowledgement that you want to do that, but you just do things. You just do the action. And you'll see to realize she finds that attractive because you're taking on the lead. You're taking the action to do it. You're not, looking for her approval on things. And yes, get approval on things you need to get, like consent of, the in and out access. But take lead on things. Take lead of where the dynamic of the relationship is going. And don't expect her to take on that lead, or she's going to treat you as such. She's going to treat you as the one that you're going to be the one submitting. So you want to follow up with these things. And the whole time you're dealing in a relationship, you don't lose track of yourself. You don't lose track of yourself when dealing with the woman. You don't lose track of the grind and the purpose you had as a child, or as a young man, or as the man you were the last month, the last previous year, as in yesterday, or whenever you had the idea of what your purpose was. You don't forget the day you start messing with the woman you truly desire. Because you always have to be locked in with the man you desire to be. You always have to be locked into your purpose. You always got to be locked into filling the void that you had to solve certain problems in your life, and certain inner, childhood traumas or inner insecurities that you had to solve up. You don't just give that all to a person coming into your life for a year or 2 years. You let time build. You let time, you go through time with a person, and they'll start to find out things. But you never want to give them the whole jar. Never. You always give her scraps. You always give her certain pieces to keep her crawling to you. You know what I mean? For the men that understand them, they're gonna understand, they're gonna take in the message, they're gonna understand, and they're gonna go in and out, 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 in and out till she but if you're not gonna understand it, you're not gonna understand it. And then you'll constantly be the man crawling to the woman. You'll constantly be the man who's crawling due to his insecurities. You'll be the man falling victim to his problems in his life. You'll be the man that you don't desire to be, that the women don't desire. And you'll constantly be putting women over your purpose, over what you have to do. And that way you're not able to enjoy the in and out. You're going in and out, not enjoying the in and out, because now you're overthinking it. Now you're worrying about the insecurities. Now you're wondering if she's gonna leave you. When is she gonna leave you? But when you're a man on your purpose, you don't care. You don't care. You must take on the action of not caring, homie. Think about all the times you overthought and overcared and where that left you. Think about all the times you didn't truly say what you want to say, so you didn't really truly use your mouthpiece and truly speak what was on your mind, truly speak your intention with the woman, so you never got to the action of your intention with the woman. Yeah, okay, you could, start off with small talk and good conversation, but overall you want to get to your intention with the woman. And there's certain things you never want to do. You never want to tell her all your problems. You never want to tell her all your insecurities. You never want to do that stuff. You never want to give her the whole jar to where she's not crawling to you no more. Because you will fall victim to your own actions. You'll fall victim to putting a woman over your own purpose. And it's not to say you shouldn't treat your woman, but it comes to with a certain understanding. You must understand women when you're dealing with women, because you work for certain things in your life. You have these certain thoughts in your life. You have a sense of purpose in your life, and you never want to lose track of that. And when you're going through that feeling of you can lose track of it all. You can lose track of the real mission. You can lose track of the things that are really important. And men are falling victim to it every day. Men are losing their lives every day. The men are going through depression every single day. The rate is very high for men. So if you don't take these things serious, you could fall victim to going through the heartbreak and losing your mental. And I'm just spreading awareness, because as men, we got to be on game. You know what I mean? It's so important you don't lose track of your purpose and what you really want to do in your life. It's so important you know how to deal with women when women come in your life, so you are very confident and know how to go about women and know how to carry yourself to where you're carrying yourself with the utmost confidence and utmost respect, to where you can't disrespect yourself and lose all respect for yourself due to a woman. So these are the things you never want to do when dealing with women. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you on another one.